Willow Creek Manor, a name that echoes through the annals of local folklore, whispered in hushed tones by those who dare to speak of it. Just the name sends shivers down your spine. It conjures images of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena that have plagued this place for centuries. It stands alone, surrounded by twisted trees. These trees, gnarled and ancient, seem to guard the manor, their twisted branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to ensnare anyone who dares to approach. Their branches claw at the old house, like they want to pull it down into the darkness. It's as if the very forest itself is alive, conspiring to reclaim the land from the encroaching human presence. The windows are dark eyes. They watch, always watching. These windows, long since shattered and boarded up, seem to follow your every move, as if the house itself is aware of your presence. The moon hides behind the clouds. It only dares to peek out occasionally, casting fleeting glimmers of light that dance across the decrepit structure. It only offers glimpses of the crumbling facade. The once grand architecture now lies in ruins, a testament to the passage of time and the weight of the secrets it holds. The wind whispers through the trees. It sounds like screams. The howling wind carries with it the voices of the past, echoing the sorrow and despair that have seeped into the very walls of the manor. This is a place of secrets, a place of sorrow. Every corner of Willow Creek Manor holds a story, each more tragic than the last, woven into the fabric of its being, a place where the dead still walk. Ghostly figures have been seen wandering the halls, their restless spirits unable to find peace, forever bound to the place they once called home. The Hawthorns were once a prominent family, known throughout the region for their wealth and influence. They were respected and admired by many, and their legacy was one of grandeur and prosperity. They built Willow Creek Manor in the 1800s, a grand estate that stood as a testament to their success and ambition. The manor was an architectural marvel of its time, with sprawling gardens and intricate designs that showcased their taste and affluence. They filled it with laughter, hosting grand parties and gatherings that were the talk of the town. The halls echoed with the sounds of joy and celebration, as friends and family came together to create cherished memories. They filled it with life, as the manor became a bustling hub of activity. Children played in the gardens, and the family shared meals and stories around the grand dining table. It was a place where love and warmth thrived, but their happiness was not to last. As time went on, the once vibrant atmosphere of Willow Creek Manor began to change. Shadows of sorrow and tension crept into their lives, casting a pall over their once joyous home. John Hawthorne, the patriarch, was a stern man, known for his strict demeanor and unwavering principles. He demanded respect and obedience from his family, and his word was law within the walls of the manor. He ruled his family with an iron fist, leaving little room for dissent or individuality. And his presence was commanding, and his expectations were high, creating an atmosphere of fear and compliance. His wife, Eleanor, was a fragile beauty, delicate in both appearance and spirit. She was admired for her grace and elegance, but beneath her poised exterior, she struggled with the weight of her husband's dominance. She withered under his control, her once vibrant spirit dimming with each passing day. The constraints of her marriage and the expectations placed upon her took a toll, leaving her a shadow of her former self. They had a daughter, Evelyn, who was the light of their lives. She brought a sense of hope and joy to the manor, her presence a reminder of the innocence and wonder of youth. She was a bright and curious child, always eager to learn and explore. Her inquisitive nature and boundless energy brought a sense of vitality to the manor. As she discovered its many secrets and hidden corners, she loved to explore the manor and its grounds, finding joy in the beauty and mystery of her surroundings. The gardens, with their blooming flowers and winding paths, were her playground, and the grand halls of the manor were her kingdom. Tragedy struck the Hawthorns. Eleanor died young. The cause of death was unclear. Some whispered of poison. John became withdrawn. He poured all his attention into Evelyn. He kept her isolated. He controlled her every move. Then Evelyn disappeared. She was never seen again. John Hawthorne died a broken man. He left Willow Creek Manor to rot. He left behind a mystery that haunted the town for generations. Locals say Willow Creek Manor is haunted. They tell stories of strange lights. They hear disembodied whispers. Some have seen a young woman in white. They say it is Evelyn, searching for peace. One popular legend tells of a ghostly carriage. It races through the grounds driven by a headless horseman. People say it is John Hawthorne searching for his lost daughter.
I've come to Willow Creek Manor to investigate,
To confront the darkness.
to uncover the truth.
My team is equipped with the latest technology.
We have EMF readers, EVP recorders, and infrared cameras.
We are ready for anything.
The air inside the manor is heavy.
It's filled with the weight of sadness and despair.
The silence is broken only by the creaking of the house.
It's as if the manor itself is breathing.
Section 6, The Secret Room. This chapter delves into the mysteries hidden within the walls of an old mansion where secrets have been buried for decades. We begin our investigation in the attic, a place often overlooked but filled with untold stories and eerie silence. It's a dark and dusty space, with shadows dancing on the walls as our flashlights cut through the gloom. Cobwebs hang from every corner, creating a web of mystery and adding to the spine-chilling atmosphere.
As we move through the room, we feel a cold spot. The temperature drops suddenly, sending shivers down our spines and making us question what lies ahead. Our breath is visible in the air, a ghostly reminder of the chilling presence that seems to surround us.
We discover a hidden door behind a loose panel, a secret passage that has been concealed for years, perhaps even centuries. It leads to a small, cramped room, barely large enough to stand in, with an air of forgotten history. It's clear that no one has entered this room for decades. Dust covers everything, from the floor to the ceiling, preserving the past in a thick layer of neglect.
In the center of the room, we find a small desk, an antique piece that seems out of place in such a confined space. And on that desk, a single diary. Its pages are yellowed with age, and it beckons us to uncover the secrets it holds within its fragile bindings. What stories will it tell? What mysteries will it reveal? The answers lie just beyond the cover, waiting to be discovered.
Section 7, Evelyn's Diary. The diary belongs to Evelyn Hawthorne. In it, she writes about her lonely life. She writes about her controlling father.
She writes about a secret love, a young man who worked on the estate.
Evelyn's writing becomes more frantic. She fears for her life. She believes her father plans to send her away.
The last entry is chilling. "He's coming for me," she writes. "I can hear him at the door."
Section 8, Unanswered Questions. We believe John Hawthorne murdered his daughter. He couldn't bear to let her go. He sealed her in the secret room. He condemned her to a slow and agonizing death.
But some questions remain unanswered. What happened to Evelyn's body? Who or what is responsible for the ghostly apparitions?
Is John Hawthorne paying for his sins in the afterlife?
Section 9, Willow Creek's Legacy. Willow Creek Manor remains a place of mystery. It's a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. The spirits of the Hawthorne family seem trapped here, forever bound to the site of their suffering. Our investigation has only scratched the surface of this dark and tragic tale. The haunting of Willow Creek Manor continues. It stands as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lie hidden within the human heart.